There we go. Aren't tech problems just so much fun? Hooey! And we're back. And I dropped my pliers. Not pliers, sprue cutters. Man. Tell you what, technology can be a pain. Well, thanks everyone for diving back in. Hey Snafu, how's it going? You're not going to believe this, but I just had a little technical snafu. Yeah, there was something wrong with my camera, and it was compressing the frame rate down to 8 frames a second. I'll tell you what, it was not fun at all. Which one do we want to use? Oh, these are upside down. I think this one for our little lieutenant here. Whoop. Then for our Mark 6 Marine, I'll go ahead and cut off. Ooh, how about this guy? Then I'll put it with these Mark 6 bits over here, so we'll remember him later. All right. Oops. Can't forget this backpack bit. But now for the moment of truth. Let's start trying that cement. I like the teeny tiny brush. The tiny brush. Good things come in small packages, you know, so. From what I hear about this glue, it's quite a powerful one. So I'm very... And it fell off. Maybe we should stick a little more on there. Maybe we need to hold it for just a little bit longer. Okay, there we go. Seems to be sticking. That's good. So let's find that teeny tiny fist. Boom. Looks like it's blasting a hot load of plasma. Now that guy we're going to need to hold on for a second. Let that stick in place. And man, this does not hold or stick or glue as quickly as Citadel plastic glue. Hey, dead fish. Things are going good. How about yourself? Aurelia Templis. Tempris. Going good. Today we're painting a Lamenter Lieutenant. I'm trying out some Tamiya Extra-Thin Cement. I've never tried it before. Heard it was amazing. So far, not impressed. Yep. I am definitely Mr. Lamenter around here. Right now I'm lamenting that my glue doesn't glue. Man. Well, let's pull out our other glue just so it's ready. There we go. I also have some... Oh yeah, this guy. Maybe we'll try this guy first. Oh yeah, that guy comes out in bigger globs, but I do like the level of control I had with the Tamiya. But so far, this guy seems to be sticking better. Yeah, see? Stuck right away. Very nice, very nice. Yeah. Boom. Power plasma pistol. Very nice. Now, not ready to give up on the Tamiya just yet. Let's try it on this shoulder now. I mean, it's gotta work if, no, it's the gold standard for modeling glue. Maybe I'm using it wrong, but on the flip side, what can you do to get glue wrong? It's sticking onto the Power Fist well, so maybe it just had something to do with how... I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's try this torso. Give that a shot. Oh, yes. That is very much my favorite Power Fist Aurelia. It is a delight to look at. I have it on like 3 different... I bought 3 different ones to put on different units. And, yeah, I just keep finding great uses for them. Oh, Deadfish is asking why I'm using the AI-generated image at the bottom. Yeah, well, I'm good at painting, but I'm not good at drawing. I appreciate the offer, Deadfish. Yeah, if you would paint it, I'd be... if you could draw it for me, I'd be really appreciative. And, yeah, make sure to give me your Venmo and how much you want for it. I believe artists should get paid. Wow, yeah, that Tamiya is not sticking. So, I'll try it again when I'm working with the actual GW plastic. But for now, I'll just stick with the super glue. The Locite. Locite? Locite. Yes, you're right, Aurelia. Commissioning is the way to go. I'm a plastic painter, not a regular painter. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to trim this little nub too. Otherwise, it's not gonna fit cleanly on there. But yeah, Deadfish, just quote me what you'd like me to pay in the comments, and like a Venmo or a PayPal account, and I'll get that over to you. Let's see, what is there? There's Venmo, there's PayPal, there's Cash App, there's Apple Pay, there's... what else is there? Oh, I won't do personal check. Ha 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 ha. Let's see. Oh, how's this guy fit on here? I may have been outsmarted by plastic. Again. Oh! It goes over here. This must be a hole for some kind of pistol holster. Instead of super glue, I'll probably use this gap filler for that once the glue dries. Yeah. Here we go. Let's set this guy down. While that's drying, let's do the itsy bitsy thing on the backpack. So just gonna try to do it real quick and simple. 2 very thin drops. Just right on the top. And here we go. Boink. Oh, just a little bit crooked. Yeah, let's just let that sit for a second. I got a little super glue on my hands. Let that dry off. Oh shoot, it's not centered. I mean, it's centered forward to back. It's not centered left to right. More glue in my hands. Let's try this gap filler. It's still just as adhesive, but sticks a little less. Stellar Mass Jack, thanks for joining us. All right, let's just... oh, where'd I put that little bit? Oh, found it. There we go. Let's just squeeze a little bit there. A little bit there. That is still a bit too much. Nice. Oh, that looks much better. All right. So then we'll just stick it on the back. Let that dry for a sec. Then we'll stick a drop of that gap filler. This little gap right here. Nice. Then we'll cap these glues while we let this super glue dry. We can work on our actual GW plastic marines. That'll be a good opportunity to test out that Tamiya cement. So yeah, right now I'm suspicious that it's just an issue with this recast plastic rather than the Tamiya product itself, because all the big fancy schmancy model painters seem to use the Tamiya, so it's gotta be good if they all use it. So, yes, I did decide that I'm going to use the plasma for the Minotaur. So let's snip off this guy so the Minotaur can use it. But we're going to use the Gatling gun. Maybe I do want to use a plasma. You know, if I use two plasmas, I can use two different colors to show off plasma glows. Do I want to do that? Maybe I do. Yeah, that could be a lot of fun, actually. Sheesh, thanks for joining us. Let's see, let me make sure I grab the right head. Yep, that will be for the Lamenter. Alright, let's trim out two different Marines here. Well, let's start with one. That way we can get to trying the Tamiya right away. Nice. Stick this back over here. Zoom out a little bit. Now, the cement. Oh, let's trim this little nub over here. There we go. We'll move the camera back physically and zoom in a little bit. There we go. Like the look of that. Here we go. Let's give the Tamiya another chance. I do really like how thinly it applies. That does give me joy. Because as we saw with the gap filler and the low sight, my glue does tend to come out a little heavily. Oh, wow, yeah. Sticking great to the GW plastic. So it must be an issue with the recast plastic I was using. Oh, good. That does make me feel better. Nice. Looking good, looking good. Let's go ahead and glue them to the base. Oh, this glue looks like it dries fast. Maybe that's part of being the extra thin. Oop. Maybe we need heavier glue for the base. Let that sit for a sec. While we let that sit, I'll trim a backpack. Or not. I'll have to walk back over to the cabinet I keep these guys. We'll at least get the pads. Oh, alright, and one head for the Minotaur. Ha ha! Let's do... this one. There we go. That'll be our Minotaur head. And then I'll roll back over here. Gotta grab a backpack. Where are they at? Oh, I'm so dumb. There are some on this sprue. There we go. Let's just grab one for the moment. Bonk. Put that back there. Nice. Yeah, that sticks real nice. So let's trim this arm a little bit. Perfect. Now for the tricky part. Gotta make sure it sticks good to the arms. Nice. There we go. Oops. Oop. And it's falling apart. Ah. Let's take him off that base. Come on. Arms shouldn't be the hard part. All right, we're going back to plastic glue. That thin cement is just too thin. Can't hold it. Can't hold itself together. Emperor's Champion has returned from the warp. Greetings, brother. I trust your travels found you well? Oop. Whoa, not again! Right as I was finishing up. Here we go. Let's try again. There we go, just very thin daubs. There we go. Then we're just gonna set it down and let it dry. Oh, that was much harder than it should have been. That was not fun at all. Well, let's cap our plastic glue and go back to this guy. There we go. Boom. Looking good, as a lamenter should. Very fashionable. Let's give that a second to dry before we do the fist. Go. Just gotta hold it in place for a minute or two. Yep. Shoot. This is normally quite a bit faster. Don't know why that worked, but it did. So let's give that a little more, one more dollop right there. Because the extra thin cement did not cement. Oh, this is going to be a good looking lieutenant. I'm very happy. Only thing left's now the head. Yep, got a power fist, got a plasma. This will be a great lieutenant. And then the beaky for style. Yep, that's a good looking model. Can't wait to get him painted. In case you missed my message at the top of the call, Pro Acryl released a tutorial for a nice Imperial Fist Marine. I'm gonna copy it. Pro Acryl's a nice paint company, so I'm real excited to see how it looks. I hope it looks just as fresh as this model does. Nice. Now that's stuck. Yep. There we go. Just had to push a couple small pieces in and our guy's all ready to go. Perfect. Let's just stick a little dollop of super glue on there because I have been having bad luck with plastic glue tonight. Ba-boom. Nice. Okay, we'll let that dry a sec while we put together... Okay, here we go. Let's move these bits to the side. And then we'll start assembling our Minotaur. Stretch. Okay, Aurelia. Thanks for staying on as long as you could. Appreciate ya. You have a great evening. Bye. Let's see. Let's start with the backpack. And the pauldrons. Oh, that was only one pauldron. Let's get this other one. Oh, yep, already cut off the head for that guy. So let's just give him this body right here. Yeah, looking good, looking good. And somehow I dropped to 8 frames per second again. That's what killed my last stream. I sent some trouble boiling double on the double, trouble double. There we go. Let's let that guy sit on the base for a second. While he sits there, I'll just work on this pauldron here first. Nice. And then this one. Look, oop! Silly me. Yeah, he's looking good. That's a good plasma, all right. Yeah, very fearsome. We're going to have to do a different glue, though, for the head. Let's do this guy, because we'll want a little more control over it. There we go, just a dot. And then here we go. We got a nice... There we go. Blood Angel's Plasma Specialist with a Mark 6 Forge World head. The head's recast, but this is, the rest of the body is authentic GW plastic. Looks good. Let's put him down over here. Then we will grab this guy. We'll line up the... Here's where I went wrong. Last model, I should have lined up these arms first. Oops. Fell off the base. Nice. Let that dry a second. I guess GW plastic glue only works great on glue using GW plastic. You know, when I say that out loud, that seems pretty darn obvious. I am such a genius, clearly. Ha ha. The arms don't line up. Well, no, I don't feel as bad. I still feel kinda bad, but I don't feel awful anymore. Knowing that the arms don't actually line up. I'm confused now for sure, but I don't feel bad now. And the plastic's falling apart again. No. There we go, that lines up. Gonna stick a drop of gap filler on that wrist. Gotta get the lid off first. Come on. There we go. Let's fill this teeny tiny gap real quick. Excellent. Then we'll glue the rest of that down. And I dropped my... all the things are falling. Doink. Boink. Uh-oh. There we go. A Minotaur and a Lamentor. Eternal enemies with big plasma guns. Nice. I also like how this lieutenant came out. That's very nice. Very nice. Well, my frame rate is dropping again to 10 frames a second. So I think I'll probably call it a night for streaming, but I got these three guys looking good. Caleb, stand fast, brother. Yes, thank you. I'm sorry my frame rate is looking a little funky right now. Yeah, oh, look at those fingers. Well, hey, good night to you too, my friend. Real happy with everything I got done today. But yeah, stay safe, everyone. Party hard. And I'll be seeing you next time.